Hello, you're welcome to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how I turn my old jean trouser to this beautiful handbag. Okay, and it's something you can do easily. So now I pick up the jeans and I try to check for as in how tall I want the bag to be, or the part of the trouser I'm going to cut off. Okay, so the way the trouser is, I just remove the upper part just like I'm doing so. Remove the upper part, then the remaining parts like the two legs, I divided each into two. You can see I just fold it over, divide into two, then I open it up using my seam ripper where necessary. Just try to open everything up, you understand, and I brought them out into panels. So I have different panels. The second leg, I did the same thing. I opened the part that can easily um, open up. Okay. So if you like, you can use your scissors to open it and trim it out. So I try to secure with pin and just separate them. Remove the hard part that might give me stress while joining. Okay, so if you like, you can make them into tiny pieces, but since this is the first tutorial on this, so I just try to make it as simple as it could be without using so tiny panels. So you can see I have 8 pieces of it this way, and I'll go ahead and join them into 4 by 4. Okay, so this is the pieces of 4, you can see joined together. So the same size, I cut out the lining. The same size of the jean, I cut out the lining. You can use the lining of your choice. So this is what I could lay my hands on at this time. Then I don't have enough material, enough jean material for the handle. Okay, so I decided to use the material for the handle. Then I cut it out. I'm just trimming out the excess seam. Okay, so I have 2 of it. Then I'll use my pin, the safety pin, I guess, to turn it out to the right side. But if you have enough material from your jean trouser, you can use it for the handle. But I don't have enough, so I'm just going to, that's why I have to use this extra material. Okay, then depends on how long you want the handle to be. But I want something I can hang on my shoulder and the bag will be dangling. So that's why I choose to go for this length. This is about 40 inches. Yes, it's long, but I think I like it. And I'll do the same thing for the second handle also. You turn it around, turn it to the right side so that the seam can be inside. Then you give it a good press. So this is it for the handle. Okay, so now this is one side of the bag. So this is how I'm going to place it. You can see the inside is going to be facing up, so that by the time I join and I hold it up, yes, it will be concealed, will not turn to the right side. You can see my seam allowance, my joining allowance on the handle is inside, is at the middle. Then I just look for a patch so that the handle can match with the bag. So I trim this to make sure they are both on the same level. Trim the excess. So I need to create a square at the edge, at the down part. So I measure 2 by 2 is a square, 2 by 2. So I do it at one end, and I'll do the same thing at the other end also. This is the bottom part of the bag. is at the bottom part. So you see the need for this as we go on. So I'm going to stitch down and also that way at the down part also. So now before the joining, I have to join the under first. You can see, join it in any good way you can. I attach the patch and also the undo because the patch is just going to be at one side. Please don't mind me, my threads are still showing. I'm just trying to finish up this video before the end of today. So now we'll go and stitch. Okay, so the same square that we cut off at the bottom part, we'll do the same thing to the lining also. Just 2 by 2. You can use 1.5, but I think the 2 by 2 is okay because you still sew from it. So I went ahead to stitch this, you can see. So now back to the square. You're going to open it up like this. Then the side seam and the down and the bottom seam, bring them together. See the way I'm bringing this together. That's how we're going to stitch. Just make sure the seam align, the side seam and the bottom seam. You can see. Make sure the allowance come together. It's simple, guys. So bring them together and secure it with pin, and you stitch an 1/2 inch. Okay, so I've done that. So I stitch on 1/2 inch and on the other side also. So now let's turn to the right side and see what our bag looks like. You can see the bag is ready. So this is the usefulness of that cutter, of that square that we cut off. It will allow the bag to sit comfortably at the down part. It's just to give more support for the bag to sit. So that is it. And the lining, I did the same thing with the lining. So this is how to join it together. Put the main bag inside the lining, right side to right side, and stitch. You stitch it round. Then I've done that. Okay, so at this down part of the lining, I was supposed to leave some space for the turning over. So I didn't do that. So I have to loosen the stitch here using my seam ripper. So you just lose some parts, maybe like 1/2 inch, but make sure you lock before the stitch, before the opening and after. Okay, so I've done that. I turn it over. So I don't know, the camera didn't cover the part, so I bring out the jean fabric from inside, then I stitch it back. So that is what it looks like. I'm sorry, I didn't notice that part on time. So but this is the bag, this is everything. This is just the simple way to make this. So at the mouth of the bag, you can top stitch so that the lining will stay in place. You can top stitch it, and also you can put this pressing button or something if you don't want it to be too open. So this is it. This is the inside. This is my cute bag. Okay, thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.